And welcome to part 11 of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We're in Hidden Palace Zone, Act non-zero. Yeah, there's only one act for Hidden Palace Zone, so it's gonna be a big act, I think. It's gonna be a huge act. It's gonna take up like 10 minutes of gameplay, I'm sure. Now, Hidden Palace is the hidden location of the Master Emerald, and there's the Death Egg still in the background. It seems to be flying. I'm not sure why. And now, fucking Knuckles the Echidna. I've been waiting a long time to kick this guy's ass, and finally the boss fight is here. So basically, Knuckles, you can't spin dash into him, you can't jump into him on the front, but if you jump into him slightly in the back, it's kind of like the anti-Silver Sonic fight in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Jump into him from the back of his head, jump into him while he's gliding, but don't jump into the front of him because he'll dash and glide into you, and that'll damage you. But Knuckles is pretty easy, honestly. And that mural in the background, keep an eye out for that, because we might see it again. What the hell's going on? Oh! Dr. Eggman is stealing Knuckles' Master Emerald. I didn't see this coming at all. Gee, Knuckles, who would have thought that your bestest friend would betray you?
Shut up!
Either way, there's nothing you can do about Eggman there. You can't damage him and stop him. You can hit him like... I've seen like TAS speedruns where they've tried to hit him like 13, 14 fucking times and it just never happens. And now Knuckles seems to be helping us out. What the hell? Yeah, that's all Hidden Palace Zone is. Now we're at Sky Sanctuary Zone. Yet again, another standalone zone by itself. Yeah, Knuckles, you take a breather, and oh god, the Death Egg is taking off again. You can see here, you can't fall. I don't know why, but they just put floating things there. And the Death Egg is also releasing a whole bunch of robotic minions to face us. And Knuckles will be seeing more of that robotic minion, but we're still going to see him in this part as well. Knuckles is tired, so we're going to have to do the dirty work for him and get the Master Emerald back. You can count on us, Knucklehead! Sky Sanctuary Zone is not a level you want to fall in. Sometimes you can fall from like the very top and find yourself falling to where I am right now, and it's not cool. This level is one big vertical level, and there's lots of tiny platforms you need to navigate in order to get through this area. The enemies of this level are called Egg Robo, and Egg Robo will actually be a key, important robot in the series, but we'll find out why in the Knuckles playthrough. And oh my god, it seems like Metal Sonic, but it's not. And he's driving Eggman's old fucking ball and chain mobile from the very first Sonic the Hedgehog game. What the hell? And once again, because I tried to use the shield, because I didn't realize I had 50 rings, I turned into Hypersonic. I know. I couldn't help it, damn it! You don't know how hard it is to do. Anyway, this Mecha Sonic, as he's called, returns in yet another Eggmobile. He's now spawning the Metropolis boss from Sonic 2. It's pretty much the exact same boss fight as the Sonic 2 boss. So, some people may find that boss hard. I personally don't. But now that you have the Insta-Shield, you can actually damage him a lot quicker than you could in Sonic 2. The Insta-Shield reaches him better, and so you can just keep spamming the attack, and then he'll just keep dying. And what can I say? It's nothing to worry about. And I know I was hypersonic, but don't worry, I'm gonna make sure I'm not hypersonic for the actual final battle in this level. Lot of egg robos. So folks, I'm gonna wait up the clock. I wait for Hypersonic to wear off, because I'm not taking on another boss with Hypersonic. Nobody wants to see that. And here we go to face off with Mecha Sonic! Now Mecha Sonic fights pretty much exactly like Silver Sonic did in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Go figure, I just called Knuckles the anti-Silver Sonic, and now we have another Silver Sonic clone. His name is Mecha Sonic, and he actually has a cameo in Sonic Adventure 1. But, he's kind of different from Silver Sonic, but not really. The one thing that's going to make this boss fight so much easier, obviously, you have rings before you fight him. Even the checkpoint, if you die to him, when you go to the checkpoint and go back to fight him again, there's more rings to pick up. So you will have rings for this boss fight, there's no doubt about it. You have to hit him from the front, and his pattern's honestly pretty predictable. I don't find Mecha Sonic that much trouble to face off with. But can Sonic reach the Death Egg before it takes off fully? Go, Sonic, go! And he does! Well, folks, we're at the final zone of the game. It's Death Egg. And unlike Sonic the Hedgehog 2, we have a full-blown 2-act level and not just a boss fight, you know. So this is the interior of the Death Egg, and Jesus, is it a tough level. Whether you got crazy speed boosters flinging you in the wrong direction, incoming spikes that just pop up out of nowhere, robots that love to send spikes at you from out of nowhere. Got some of the most annoying badniks in the series in this one level alone. Lightning Shield will be especially effective in, oh yeah, conveyor belt elevators. I love those. Not only are you going up, but you're moving left and right. Oh, thanks, Eggman. You're an asshole. But I digress. I really have to stop picking up rings. I don't know why I keep picking them up. But I do go out of my way to make sure I get hit, don't worry. I don't turn into Hypersonic ever again. That is my swear. At least not in this video. Wait till you see the multiplayer video, but I digress. I like this weird contraption. Basically, you automatically spin in between these wheels, and then this weird, trippy laser thing shoots Sonic all over the place and takes him to his destination. You can't control where it goes, unfortunately. That would have been cool, but you don't. Obviously, if you skipped the wheel part, you can actually, like, jump over it. You could actually find a whole bunch of item boxes and stuff, but we don't need that. Oh noes! I won't become hypersonic! This pit, or this little area, has a pit underneath, and you use it to find an invincibility box, which will help you get through this area so much quicker. Again, Lightning Shield is great for these platforms I'm standing on, because then you won't get shocked and you won't get hurt. But if you're invincibility on, then you'll still not get shocked. This part is anti-gravity with bumpers, and basically, you want to turn all the switches on that middle thing on. Like, you want to turn every yellow light into a red light, and then the opening will open for you, and you get through. That doesn't take me long when I do it, but I remember a lot of people, especially my cousin, took like 2 minutes just trying to do it. I've gotten it down pretty good, but other people may have trouble with that, so watch out. Watch out. The Death Egg Zone is fucking crazy. And Knuckles will not be seeing the Death Egg Zone when I do his playthrough because, well, you'll see in the Knuckles playthrough. So if you want to, you know, get used to the Death Egg now because it's only in this video and the next video, and yeah. This is the hardest mini-boss in the game. Like the Metropolis boss that we just saw in Sky Sanctuary, he has a lot of balls circling him, and you don't want to run into them because they will damage you. And you basically want to do what I'm doing right now. And believe me, this is so hard because I'm trying not to push the Insta-Shield button because I know I'm going to turn into Hypersonic if I do. So I'm just taking casual jumps. I'm not even doing the Insta-Shield thing, which would make it a little bit quicker, but not really. Just keep jumping into the eye, and you think it's over after you do that, but no! Eggman has somehow made his eye into a fucking mini-boss. You hit it once, it shoots a laser, but it will never go all the way to the right or all the way to the left. So, hit it once, go to the other side, or stay on one side, whatever. Don't do what I do and get hit. But you can do it the slow way, or you can actually try jumping on the spiked platforms and staying on it forever until it eventually hovers underneath. But you will run your head underneath it, I think. I just like to do it this way. It's pretty basic, pretty safe. May take a while, but, you know. When you don't know what you're doing, this mini-boss can kick your ass. but luckily I kicked its ass. So folks, we're moving on to the final act of Death Egg, and we're moving on to the final battle of the game in Part 12. So I will see you later.